Some would say a credit score is one of the most important aspects of a financial health report because a credit score, a good credit score that is, can open up your opportunities endlessly.
Stop wasting money on that dumb shit and instead put it in investment. I know it's tempting, you'll spend it and be broke again.
So as you guys know, if you've been following along with our channel, we have tons of videos on different credit cards for different situations, but we wanted to just come on this video and kind of dissipate some of those myths and misconceptions that people have about credit cards and credit scores. So that's what we're going to kind of dive into with this video.
One myth that we hear quite often, if I check my credit score too much, it's actually going to lower my credit score. That's not the case. There's so many applications out there. Almost every bank offers it nowadays where you can check your updated credit score for free every couple of days or every couple of weeks. So there's so many resources that, one, you shouldn't have to pay for it, and two, it won't lower your credit score.
But that is one thing to make sure, like if someone asks to pull your credit, ask them if it's going to be a soft pull or a hard pull. A hard pull will affect your credit. It shows up on reports. A soft pull, which is what most people do, especially for preliminary stuff and what you'll be looking into, it's just a soft pull that has no effect. Another myth you hear a lot of people talk about is you need a perfect credit score in order to get a loan. That's simply not the case. There are a lot of variables that go into whether or not you qualify for a loan. They'll look at stable income, things like that, streams of income, different debts that you have. So there's a lot of things that go into it more than a credit score. Now, obviously, a credit score does help and it can help with your rate and everything, but don't just immediately disqualify yourself just because you're like, my score isn't, 780, 800. You don't need that to qualify for most of these loans.
Think of it back when you were in school and you're trying to get into college and you're like, okay, I'm applying, but my report card is A's and B's. Oh man, I even had a C that one year. Yeah. That means I probably won't get into any schools at all. No, that's not. This is the same situation. A's, B's, C's, you can get into many different schools. Some schools have harder restrictions and want you to get almost all A's or almost perfect. Same with some loans. They want you to be a little bit better credit score, and yada yada. It depends on the situation. But typically, for the most case, you're over 750. You're going to get just access to pretty much all the good rates, better benefits, stuff like that.
And then you may have heard us touch very briefly on this in a previous video, but a lot of people think, well, if I have multiple credit cards, that's going to lower my score. It may for a second when you first open a new line of credit or a credit card, which essentially, it may be a slight dip because you have another stream pulling away money from you. But it recovers and, eventually all these diversified kind of streams of credit can actually help your credit score because they can manage all these different streams already. So we're confident in giving you one more because you've given them a solid history. So we just wanted to hit a few of these myths, so to say, around credit scores that we've been hearing lately. If you can think of any more, please let us know down in the comments. Or if you have any questions that maybe you missed or we haven't addressed yet, we'd be happy to address them, obviously. So just leave any comments, questions, concerns. We love to hear from you guys. And we'll be sure to get back to you as quick as we can.
And definitely go check out any of those other videos we've referenced to many different types of credit cards. We explain credit scores. We explain so many of this in detail. Please go check out those videos and we'll see you guys in the next one.
Stop wasting money on that dumb shit and instead put it in investment. I know it's tempting, you'll spend it and be broke again.